Hi everybody, Lori here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to bring you the reveal of the latest DieCember release with Simon Says Stamp. And there are a lot of fun new dies, a little something for every occasion, things you can use all year long. I'm going to start with these 3 scripty sentiment word dies. This first one is called The World Needs. And next we have Hello Crafty Friend. And last we have The Best Is Yet to Come. And I've die cut almost all of these dies so that you can get an idea of what they look like, the size, the dimension. So for these, you've got the scripty words. You also have the shadow backing that you can layer together, or you can use them individually. You've got versatility. I love the handwritten look to it. Next up, we have the sweet picture book mocha. So you've got an adorable little teacup there with the smiley face, die cut right inside of it, and then separately a big old dollop of whipped cream to put on top if you want, or you don't have to. You've got options. And then we have blessings. This is one of those where you can use the positive as well as the negatives. The letters pop out. You also get that frame that goes around it. And then we have lined U. This could be one of my favorites in the release. I love this graphic look. Big bold U with the lined letters that you can overlay, use together, pops the color. Then we have the large outline thanks. Now you want to talk about bang for your buck. You get a lot with this. You get 3 different ways you can use it. Negative, positive, outline. You can layer the outline in the block letter for contrasting color. You also can choose how you want to, lay out the letters. Whether you want to go horizontally, vertically, you've got options. Next up is art supplies. I'm in love. Okay, so I die cut these all in white, but you've got the paint palette here and all the little circles fell out, but you could color those circles with Copic markers, or you could die cut them with solid color cardstock, pop them back in, and you've got yourself a cute little paint palette. Here's the brush. It has an extra little brush, what do you call that, end, if you want to die cut that in black. And then the scissors as well have separate handles. So maybe you want to die cut the scissors with silver, then die cut the handles with another color. Next up is burst. And this is so intricate and just, it's got that wow factor. I do want to mention many of these dies, almost all of them, I used a metal shim to get a clean cut. Stylized angel. Again, a metal shim helps to get a really clean, precise cut with this, but look at the intricate detail of that angel. Moving along, we have detailed leaf cluster. Now this one can be a little bit deceiving. It's quite a bit larger than what it looks like on the packaging, but you can see the die is nice and big. It will cover an entire card front, but it's got great detail. I'm excited to play with that one. Next we have Floral Swag. So this is a 2 die. One is a border die. It gives you that edging. And then you have the Floral Swag that you can butt up right to that edging. Or if you want, just use the Floral Swag on its own with the great detail. Next up, we have Fortune Cookie. This is really cute. So you get a front and back of a fortune cookie. You can layer them together. There's a slit in the front of the fortune cookie. And here's where the interactive magic comes in. In the DieCember release, there's a package of pre-printed sentiments called Fortune. And the end of each sentiment, it says pull. You can trim these out or die cut them with your sentiment label dies. Stick it in the fortune. Every sentiment is different. Every fortune is different. Some are hilarious. Some are just fun-loving. They're all different. All 4 sheets are different. There's even room down at the bottom of each one. You can maybe make your own fortune. Slip it right in there. We have 2 new Kathy Zilski sentiment dies. Thank you and proud of you. I'm a huge fan of Kathy Zilski's clean graphic style. You've got the word die as well as the shadow backer. You can use them together or separately. 2 new circular dies, the Winter Wishes Circle and the Birthday Wishes Circle. Again, these are very dainty and intricate. I love using the metal shim to get a clean cut. These will work great for shaker cards. It looks great on a circular backer too. Then we have Winter Foliage Frame. This is so pretty. It's got that foliage that's reminiscent of the winter florals from the previous release. And then we have 5 new of these shimmer foliage cards. We got the Shimmer Wreath, Shimmer Butterfly, Shimmer Oval, and Shimmer Snowflake. And lastly, the Foliage Message Oval. Okay, I've die cut all 5 of these to show you. Talk about intricate detail. I don't even know if the video can capture all the faux stitching and just the dotted texture on each one of these. Again, metal shim, got to use it to get a clean cut. So this circular one here pops out the middle. If you want to die cut the middle, you don't have to, you can. Got options, the oval. Again, if you can see the faux stitching. And then the message one, it has that strip right across there that you can stamp a sentiment. Moving right along, we have a trio of foliage called Leafy Christmas Tree, and there's 3 different types of foliage here, and they're kind of in the shape of a tree. You can layer them together. I die cut them each with 3 different shades of green for a nice little dimensional tree. Maybe you don't want to layer them up. You can just do 2 if you want to just layer 2, or you can use them individually just for some foliage on a card. And then we have these A2 thin frames, A7 thin frames, and then we have the circle thin frames. These are definitely staples, ones that you're going to use a ton. You get all the different sizes. Each one is its own skinny little frame. So you can not only die cut the shape, but you can also die cut the skinny frame in each of the different sizes. And lastly, we have a couple of die sets that coordinate with previously released die sets. This first die set is called Woodland Whimsy, and the second one is called Ornate Alphabet. So here is the Ornate Alphabet stamp set, and now we have the die set to go with it. Before we go, I wanted to share with you a couple of projects that I've created using some of these new dies. This first card features the lined U word die. I popped it up over top of some of the foliage from the Leafy Christmas Tree die set. And this next card features the detailed Leafy cluster die with the sentiment from Kathy Zilski's Thank You word die. And that is everything from this DieCember release. I hope you enjoyed this reveal and walkthrough. Make sure and check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more information. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.